So the recent volume of Index being volume 4 of Genesis Testament just released and I wanted to do a video on it. This is gonna be my review on Genesis Testament volume 4. The story of this volume was really good, with the mass disappearance of LA's residents and the massive cold wave affecting LA. The story and the plot are both really great, from the setup of events in the volume, and the climax this volume gave didn't disappoint. Though this story felt the weakest in terms of the Genesis Testament volumes. A big positive for me has to be the characters that appear in this volume, such as returning characters like Roberto and new characters getting introduced. The character that got teased in the cover, being Helsia, and how she was integrated into the story was really great, and one of the better hooks of this volume throughout. The plot that surrounded her was really interesting and served as one of the primary conflicts of the volume. A returning character in this volume is the long-awaited return of US President Roberto Katz. It was both a joy and a blessing every time he took focus in this volume. This volume also focuses on why he is the President of the United States and why the people chose him. Accelerator also returns in this volume as a story plotline beside the main plot, where we see his trial in Academy City for his crimes, and how Dion, another character returning, also helped him in saving the sisters and securing their place in the world. The sisters also make a return as well, and they are a joy here, from taking center stage, and one of the highlights of this volume was such a treat. A surprising character I wasn't expecting was Index. We see her act a lot more mature, and it's very surprising but a very welcomed one. Though there is a negative aspect of this volume that I have to highlight, this aspect always managed to take me away from my investment into the story every time it happened. That's with Thoma's character being a bit inconsistent. There are times in the past where Toma acts like an idiot or stupid, especially in the beginning, but phase out as the volume progresses, but this issue always seems to return in parts of the volume where I really got invested into the story. And this aspect took me out of my investment into the story, and this kind of took me out of the experience of reading the story. This issue was a problem in Index, but wasn't a major one. Well, until the late arcs of New Testament in the previous series, where investment wasn't the best, and other characters always seemed to carry those volumes, but was fixed near the end. But returned in this volume, and it became instantly noticeable due to this issue being reduced during the previous volumes. This is due to either make something comedic, adding characters to the plot itself leading it, and even using them as a way to place exposition into the volume. It becomes an issue to how frequent this happens, and it's a negative for me, but not the biggest negative for this volume overall. The volume is really good from the story, the setting, and the characters, but I find it to be the weakest volume in the recent volumes, but the previous volumes was such a high bar that this being on those volumes level isn't a bad thing, honestly, and I really liked it.